From Television City in Hollywood, it's Card Sharks. Here's the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubank.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. This is the game where you can win a fortune on the turn of a single card. And to guarantee our players get a fair deal, I want you to meet our two very lovely dealers, and here they are. Aren't you pretty? Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams. Ladies, let's deal the cards right now. The girls are going to deal out the cards, and Susanna will be dealing the red cards on the top row. Lacey will be dealing out the blue cards on the lower level. And while they're doing that, we're going to meet our Card Sharks, and here they come. Come on, Card Sharks. How nice of you to join us today. Daryl, could you do me a favor, Daryl? Could you stand a little closer to the podium, please?
Not really. There are two of me here.
Oh! You're
see?
expecting. Oh, I see now. How long?
A week.
1 week. Good. We'll go right to this thing. All right. Tell us a little about Daryl.
Oh. I'm Daryl Wood-Gerber. I'm a writer, a swimmer, and an almost mom.
Hey, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Nice to have you with
Thanks.
us. And your opponent over there. Hello, Mitch.
Hi, Bob.
What do you do?
My name is Mitch Eilenberg. I'm from New York City. I'm a taxi cab driver, and I'm here on my vacation.
No kidding. All right. I want to talk to you about your driving habits in New York City. Do you take anything?
Take anything?
Yes, because you guys are crazy.
Take all the tips.
You take the tips. I see. All right. Have you cut the cards backstage?
Yes,
all right. You know the object of our game. The object of our game is to work your way across the board by predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one preceding it. But before you can begin calling off high-low cards, you must win our high-low question. And the first question is going to go to Daryl. So good luck to you, both of you, Daryl. It couldn't be twins, could it?
We hope not.
I bet we do. You're not kidding.
We don't know yet.
Here's your first question. Daryl, we surveyed 100 single women, and we asked them, have you ever proposed marriage to a man? Now, how many women said that they have proposed marriage to a man?
Well, I know a lot of my girlfriends have been much more forward now, and they're asking guys out, and they may even ask them to marry them, but I don't think it would be very high. I'd have to say, sort of moderate, maybe 40 out of 100.
So women are more aggressive today, aren't they?
Yeah, more aggressive.
I think it's great, too.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, so you say 40 out of 100 women have actually proposed marriage to a man. Mitch, do you think the actual number is going to be higher or lower than that?
Well, I know this is liberated times, but
yeah,
I don't think most women have the nerve to ask, so I would say it's a little low. It's lower.
Have you ever had a fair ask you to get out or married?
No.
Never have?
No, I've been lucky.
Oh. All right. Well, if the answer is lower, you get the first shot at the cards, but if the answer is higher, then Daryl will get the first chance. The actual number of single women who have proposed marriage to a man is 10. Yes, it's lower. Much, much lower. And that means, Mitch, you get to see the cards first. All right.
Okay.
Take a look at your base card. You can change the card if you want to. The card's at 10. What do you want to do, play or change?
I'll stay with it.
Stay with the 10.
I'm going to stay with it.
Will it be
I'm
higher
going to
or
say
lower?
the next one is lower.
Going to be lower than the 10. Yes.
All right.
Now, Mitch, you got a choice to make.
No,
You can
I'm gonna
freeze right now and protect
Freeze.
your position, or you can keep calling off high-low cards down the line. But if you make a wrong call, you know what happens. You go back to your original base card, and Daryl gets a free shot at the card. So what do you want to do?
I'll freeze.
You're going to freeze? Okay. So you freeze right here. That way Daryl does not get a shot at the cards. Audience agrees, too. So, Mitch, you have a slight lead in this game. Remember, first player to work their way across the board wins the game and $100. If you win 2 games, that takes the match, and you play the big money cards. And let's go right to another high-low question. This one's for you, Mitch. Mitch, we surveyed 100 people, and we asked them, have you ever cheated on your income tax return? Take that camera off me. I don't want the IRS to see me. How many people admitted that they have?
Well, actually, I'd like to give 2 answers, the truth and what they probably said. But I would say, since you're not taking any names, I would say 65 people out of 100.
Your name is Mitch what?
65 out of 100 have cheated.
Really?
Maybe so much, but they...
No kidding. You think that? Daryl, he says 65 out of 100 people have actually cheated on their income tax.
I'd have to say say that a lot of people are scared to cheat, and so I think it's going to be a little lower.
You think it'll be?
Yeah, just
you're
a
talking
little.
about a man over there in the cash business. You know that. All right. Let's see. Actual number of people who have cheated on their income tax is 30. Yes, it was lower. And Daryl, you have control. All right, Daryl, time to do some catching up now. Here's your card. This is your first base card. Change if you want to. Pretty good card.
No, lower.
Lower than the jack. Let's see. The card is a queen. No! Was it lower than the jack? That means that Mitch gets a free shot at the cards. And Mitch, you've got to play off of the 7. So what will it be, higher or lower?
Higher.
You're going to go higher than the 7. All right, Mitch, the card is 2. Nope. Once again, Mitch still has just a very slight lead. All right, the cards got you that time. High-low question this time for our Daryl. Daryl, we surveyed 100 married women, and we asked them, when you're mad at your husband, do you ever get even with him by withholding romance? Obviously, you don't do that all the time. No,
I don't do that because I don't get that angry, actually. To be real honest, okay?
Really? How many women said they do that?
But a lot of women do. And I would say that a lot of women would probably say, I've got a headache. I mean, the old slogan and everything. I'd say it's fairly high. I'd say 65.
Do women still say that? I got a headache?
Well, I got a headache, I'm tired, I'm pregnant, I mean, anything, you know?
Well, you got a lot of reasons, don't you? All right, 65 out of 100. Mitch, will the actual number be higher or lower?
I would say lower. I don't think that many women know the word no.
You don't? Well, you devil, you. Look at him smile. Actual number of married women who get even by withholding romance is 32. Mitch, you're right. It was lower. All right, Mitch, now you can change that 7 if you want to. Yes.
Change it.
Let's get rid of it. All right. Your new base card is now a 2. Good card.
Higher.
Going higher than the deuce. Will it be higher? Yes, it is. It's a jack. And the player going to freeze.
I'm going to play.
Going to play it off? What will it be?
Yeah. Lower.
Lower than the jack. The card is an 8.
All right.
All right. Now what do you want to do? Play or freeze?
I'll freeze.
Going to freeze there. Once again, that keeps Daryl away from the cards. All right, this is our final question now, sudden death time. Someone must win the game on this next play of the cards. So let me tell you, control of the board is very important to you. This question will decide the game, and it goes to you, Mitch. Mitch, we surveyed 100 men. We asked them, have you ever turned down a raise because you thought you didn't deserve it? How many men have turned down a raise that they didn't deserve?
I'd say 20.
You think 20 men have actually turned down the raise? Daryl, will the actual number be higher or lower?
No, I think it's got to be lower. I mean, nobody's going to turn down a raise. They don't care if they're worth it or not.
I tend to agree with you.
Lower.
I mean, offer me one to see what happens. The actual number of men who have turned down a raise is 1.
Hey!
1!
Ronald Reagan!
All right. Daryl, now, you have control. You can change your base card, which is a jack, and play through to the end. But if you make a mistake, then Mitch wins the game. Or you can pass to Mitch, and he must start calling off high-low cards based off the 8 with just 1 card to go. But if he goofs, you win the game. You want to play it or pass it?
I have to get all the way across?
All the way across. Or you can pass it on to Mitch, and he's got to play off the 8.
And he has to play off the 8. Oh, shoot.
What do you want to do?
50-50 here.
Play or pass?
I'm going to pass it.
Gonna pass it on to Mitch.
Why.
All right, Mitch, here we go. What will it be, higher or lower than the 8?
Lower.
Lower. If it's lower than the 8, Mitch, you win the game. If it's higher than the 8, Daryl wins the game. It's higher than the 8. And Daryl, it worked. You're the winner of the first game. You get $100, Daryl. We'll be back in just a moment to continue with our match and play game number 2 on Card Shark right after these important words. We'll see you in just a moment.
Love Family Feud? Love Plinko? Hate the whammy? Now you can play your favorite BUZZR games anytime. Just go to BuzzRTV.com and then select play. Have fun and let's play.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. All right, congratulations, first of all, to Daryl. Your strategy worked. You get $100. Remember, if you win 2 games, you win the match and go on to play the big money cards. And Suzanne's going to now deal out a new group of cards from the same deck, and we're going to go right to match or game number 2. And here's your first question. Daryl, it's for you, yes. We surveyed 100 bachelors, and we asked them, would you marry a woman who told you that she never wanted to have children?
I think a lot.
How many bachelors said they would?
I think a lot of bachelors would be real pleased with that. But there are a lot of men that want a family, so I'd say probably about 60.
You think 60 out of 100 men said they would, that they would marry a woman who said that she never wanted to have children?
Yeah.
All right, Mitch, will the actual number be higher or lower than that?
I'd say it would be lower. I think today most guys, they rather put a little more in the bank.
Think so? All right, well, the actual number of bachelors who would marry a woman who never wanted to have children is 31. Mitch, you were right. It was lower. All right, Mitch, time for you to do some catching up, my friends. You won the first game, and here's your card. It's an ace. All right. What a card.
Lower.
Going to go lower than the ace. Here it comes. It's a king.
Lower.
Going to continue. What will it be? Lower than the king. The card is a 9. Player freeze.
Freeze.
And a freeze. Once again, hoping the strategy works, that she stays away from the cards. All right. Big sigh over there. All right, Mitch, I've got a question for you. We surveyed 100 married women this time, and we asked them, during a tender moment with your husband, have you ever closed your eyes and pretended you were in the arms of another man? How many women said they have? Ego sets in right now, big guy.
I would say, I know all the women are happy out there, but I'd say about 65 out of 100 would say they...
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, wouldn't you hate to know, huh? Daryl, he says 65 out of 100.
I hope my husband isn't watching.
Have you done this?
It's higher.
Have you done this?
I think it's higher.
All right. Actual number of married women who have closed their eyes and pretended they were in the arms of another man is 28. No. Daryl, you're all by yourself. Have you ever done that? You never have done that. All right, Mitch. Here we go. You can change your 9
change
now.
It, please.
All right. Your new card. The base card is a 4.
Higher.
Gonna go higher than the 4. Here it comes. It's a queen.
Lower.
Lower. All right. If it's lower than the queen, you win the game. You tie up the match. We'll play our tiebreaker game. It is. Tied it all up. Whoa. Woo. Good close game. All right. Each contestant won 1 game. 2 games. You play the big money cards. We'll be back with that tiebreaker game on Card Sharks right after this.
BUZZR's month-long National Game Show Day celebration will return.
back to Card Sharks. We have an exciting game going. Daryl's won one game. Mitch, you've won one game. You've each got $100. It's tiebreaker time now. Susanna's going to start dealing out new cards. Only this time in the tiebreaker game, we're going to play with only a 3-card game, and there'll be a maximum of 3 questions also. One of you will have a chance to play the big money card. Let's find out who it's going to be. The high-low question goes to you, Daryl. Here it is. We surveyed 100 married men, and we asked them, who handles the family finances, you or your wife? Now, how many men said that they handle the finances? They're supposed to be.
I think most men would say they do, whether they do or not. So I think it's got to be a fairly high number. I'd say 65 say they do.
65 out of 100 men say they handle the finances.
They do it.
By gosh, I thought that was supposed to be that way. Mitch, will the actual number be higher or lower?
Well, I would say that most men, their pride's going to interfere with the question. I'd say they would say higher.
You handle the finances?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
You're single.
Actual number of married men who said they handle the family finances is 52. No, it wasn't higher, it was lower. All right, Daryl. Here we go. Here's your card, Daryl. The card is a deuce.
Higher.
Gonna play it on. She says it's higher. It's an ace. Oh. Daryl, what do you say? No, do you really? Well, if it's lower than the ace, Daryl wins the game and the match. Of course it is. And there's our champion. Come here, Daryl. Oh, my goodness. Stand sideways, would you? You have a little help, don't you? Congratulations to you. Mitch, we have some very nice prizes for you. Thank you very much. You're a good contestant. Thanks for playing Card Sharks. Bye-bye. All right, Tim. The 3 of us right here are about to play the big money cards, all right, in which you can have a chance to win a lot of money. In fact, you can win thousands of dollars by actually the single turn of a card. So I want you to get very excited, and let's play the money cards right now. If you are all set, now, Susanna and Lacey, with a brand new deck of cards over there, that you cut the cards before the show. And here's how we play our money cards. The $200 you won in the game is yours to keep, no matter what happens. But now, we're going to give you new money to bet with. And here's what happens. We're going to start you on the bottom line with $200. What you have to do, Daryl, is bet your way across the board by calling high and low. When you get to the second line, we're going to add $400 of betting money. And then you bet your way across the line. Now, minimum bets are $50, except for the final top card, where you must bet at least half of your dollars. Also, the neat thing about this is you have 3 opportunities to change any card you want to by selecting one of those 3 cards that Lacey is dealing out right now. So if you are ready, good luck to you. I'd love to see you win thousands of dollars for this new family of yours. And let's give the lady $200. All right, can we do that? And also, remember, you can turn that $200 into $32,000 if you play your cards right. So here we go. Here's your first card, Daryl. The card is a 6. You've got $200. You want to change it? Right away, she wants to change it. Which one? 1, 2, or 3?
Number 2.
Number 2. All right, you're 6.
Oh,
now becomes a king.
I'm going to bet $200 lower.
You're going to bet $200 lower. Let me remind you in the money cards, if another king comes up, it's a push. You don't win or you don't lose, all right? 200, that is lower than the king. No! It was not lower than the king.
No.
All right, that's okay. That means we're going to move you right up to the next row now, and the king will become, the ace will become your base card, and we're going to give you $400. All right? So now you've got $400. You can still win a lot of money.
400 lower.
You're going to bet $400 that it's lower than the ace. Yes.
Oh, good.
Now you got $800.
The whole thing up, above.
$800 that it's higher than the deuce. It's a jack.
Good.
You've got $1,600.
I'll bet $1,000 lower.
$1,000 that it's lower than the jack. The card is a 9. It is.
Oh,
all right.
Change the card.
The 9 now goes here. You can change the 9 to number 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Your new card up here is now a 3. Is that one all right? Now, you've got $2,600. You must bet at least half. You've got to bet at least $1,300.
Well, heck, it's a 3. All of it higher.
All of it? Woo! It's all or nothing at all for the lady. If it's higher than a 3, it's an 8. Yes! $5,200. Oh, be careful. You all right? Woo! Okay. $5,200 for this lady. Oh, we did it, didn't we? I mean, the 5 of us made it happen. You bet. We'll be back in just a moment because not only is she our champion, she's going to meet a new challenger, maybe do it all over again. See you in just a moment. You're right. You get to play.
Now, The Price is Right is on BUZZR.
Oh, yes.
The Price is Right, every day at 3. BUZZR, let's price.
And Susanna's going to deal out a brand new deck of cards now, and we're ready to meet our new challenger, and here she comes right now. Well. Hello,
Bob.
Estelle. How are
Hello,
you?
Bob. I'm looking forward to meeting you.
Well, it's nice to see
I'm
you.
from Wyncote, Pennsylvania.
From where?
Wyncote, Pennsylvania.
Good.
I have a little cold, you can see that.
Yeah.
But usually people call me Goody or Grammy to my 3 terrific grandchildren.
Do you want me to call you Goody or Grammy?
Grammy. Oh, I love that.
I'll call you Grammy.
Grammy.
I'll call you
Terrific.
Estelle.
Call me Estelle.
How's that? All right. You know how to play this game, don't you?
I sure
Then
do.
let's get the game going right now. Here we go. First game of the match, and the question goes to Daryl. Daryl, we surveyed 100 psychiatrists, and we asked them, generally speaking, do you believe that men have a stronger sex drive than women? How many psychiatrists said men do have a stronger sex drive? Daryl?
I would say that most psychiatrists, probably still being men, probably think that men have a higher sex drive than women. They just don't know us very well. So I would say that they'd say about 60. It's 60. It's
Well,
not
men
that
do
much.
have a stronger sex drive, don't they? All right, so you say 60 out of 100
60 out of 100
psychiatrists say that
men have a higher.
men have a stronger sex drive. Estelle, do you think the actual number would be higher or lower?
No, the women have it.
I beg your
The
pardon?
women have a stronger sex drive.
How many
My
children do you have,
experience.
Estelle?
I have 1, but that's not my fault.
Oh, I see. So will it be higher or lower than 60?
Higher.
Higher than 60. Actual number of psychiatrists. Yeah. So you're saying that the higher than 60, that many psychiatrists say men have a stronger sex drive. Do you understand the question?
No, the women have the stronger sex
Okay,
drive.
so
Then
you're
it's
saying
lower.
that women have the stronger sex drive. So
That's what I
how
wanna
many
make sure.
psychiatrists say men have a stronger sex drive?
Would be lower.
Oh, thank you very much. All right, now we got it straightened out. Actual number of psychiatrists who said men have a stronger sex drive is 45. You're right, Estelle. It is lower. All right, Estelle. Good luck to you now. Here's your first card. The card is a deuce.
Whoa, come on.
Gonna go on. Higher than the deuce. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 3. You want to freeze? You want to play?
I want a higher.
You're gonna go higher than the 3. The lady's on a roll. Oh, no. Was not higher than the 3. That means you go back to your base card. And Daryl, you got a free shot at the cards. All right, Daryl, here's your card. The card's a 10. You got to play higher or
I
lower?
have to play it. Okay, lower.
Lower than the 10. Here it goes. And at the end of our first question, you have actually a tie over there.
Yeah.
No one has any opportunity to take the lead, but we're going to pause for these commercial words, and we'll come right back with more Card Sharks right after this.
Shriners Children's brings you another National Game Show Day trivia question. Know the answer? Stay tuned to see if you're right. BUZZR salutes Shriners Children's. Send love to the rescue at loveshriners.org. here's the answer. Did you get it right? Stay tuned for more National Game Show Day fun. BUZZR salutes Shriners Children's. Send love to the rescue at loveshriners.org.
That's all the time we have for today. We'll see you tomorrow on Card Sharks. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some of our department possessors will receive Sarah Coventry for years and acknowledged leader in fashion accessories is now available in retail stores. Sarah Coventry, fine jewelry to accent today's fashions. And the calculator Vaseline Lip Therapy covers lips better than a waxy stick. It creates a moisture barrier that goes beyond relief to prevention. And a silver serving tray and Bear. The more you hear, the more you read, the more you'll know why. Bear is the wonder drug that works wonders. And the cookbook. And take the fat out of frying. Reduce calories with Mazzola Nose Stick, the only cooking spray made with pure Mazzola Nose Stick. And a member of our studio audience will receive Charbroil, mid-sized and portable gas barbecue grills for outdoor cooking. Constructed of weather-resistant aluminum and steel. Enjoy cookouts in your backyard or travels by Charbroil. And one of our polling groups will receive Hitachi's 13-inch Quick Start Color TV, 100% solid-state video system, random access tuning, signal tracker system, and private earphone from Hitachi. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.